Hello and welcome to this brief presentation that takes you for a tour through the new function to electronically lodge tax file number declarations with the Australian Taxation Office. This is new to Sybiz Visipay version 14, and basically what it does is it takes away the need to use the old paper forms and send them off for processing. So let's have a look at how this process is organized through the software now. So we'll just jump across into Sybiz Visipay, and we've had Jasper join us just recently, so I've got my employee list here sorted by start date, and Jasper's just joined us. So what we need to do is notify the Australian Taxation Office of that fact, and we've already set Jasper up, so all of his details are in there in terms of tax file numbers, etc., address details. All of that is in there as it would be if we had to do it on the paper form. So it's just the standard process of setting up an employee. There's nothing more to it in that regard. And so what we need to do now is send the report off to the Australian Taxation Office. So this is a very similar process to the transfer for the payment summaries. So and even to the point where it's in the same group of icons within the software itself. So here what we want to do is the TFN declaration export. And we've organised it in such a way that it is really easy. So all you need to do is put in a contact name, and I'll just make it easy. And what happens is the software automatically detects the 14-day window of which you need to report on that kind of frequency. So in this instance we have an employee within this report date. So what I'm going to do, just briefly to show you some of the intelligence built into the system, I'll just change that date to the 15th, and you'll see that it says no employees are selected for the TFN declaration export. So what I can do, even if that were the case, I could then go in and say I'm going to specify employees instead, and then go through and select them. So what I'll do is I'll just show you, you can go through to the selection screen, and it's automatically included Jasper for me, so the include box is ticked, and I have the ability then to include anyone else perhaps that I should have included previously. So Jasper's all ready to go, so I'm just going to OK that screen there. And then, just as it is with the dump for the payment summaries, all you have to do is click on OK, specify a location. I'm just going to save this file to my desktop and click on OK. And once that's done, that's created a file in the background called TFN Dec. And if you're used to the payment summary export, there's a similar file called empdupe, EMPDUPE. But in this case it is TFN Dec. So what I then need to do to get that information through to the tax office, I then need to go to my browser and then log in to the business portal for the ATO. So it's as simple as that. That's the new TFN declaration export straight from Sybiz Visipay version 14. Thank you.